one. I thought I'd do something a little different, play on a different site today. So I'm still playing the same 5-2 time control, and I don't know, I'm playing this guy. It looks like he might be from Turkey. Let's see. Okay, this is his first game on this site, so he could be any strength. So this is a relatively new website, I think. I mean, I've never played it before, and oh, weird. That doesn't look right. What does he do after I take? I've never seen this move before. Okay, let's go here. I don't really want to take it. I guess I'll go here. That makes sense. So it's good to develop with tempo when you can. So now he has to respond to my bishop threat here. Okay, and now again, like I want to develop. I don't want to just move my bishop because I feel like, you know, now that I'm a pawn ahead, maybe the two bishops isn't as important. I don't know. Okay, so this is something I gotta do something about. Well, no, I just take here. And we just trade down. So he takes my knight, I take his bishop, he takes my bishop. And then, yeah, again, I'm behind on development, but, I really expect him to take with the queen. I think now I can make a little in-between move. I play here with check. And that way, he takes my bishop, I take his bishop with check. And now he can't castle. So that's an improvement over the line I gave earlier. So, here we go. So now he's got an isolated pawn. He's slightly ahead in development, but I'm doing well with my position here. I'm a little bit more solid than he is. So yeah, I was saying about this site, lightchess.org. It's a new site, very well designed. Wow, I'm really impressed by the HTML here. Like, it's about time someone made a site like this, frankly. So, I'm really impressed by it. I heard about this from the King's Crusher channel. So many thanks to him for recommending this and showing this site off with his recent video. So yeah, I just want to develop here and begin to trade a little bit more. I'm up by 2 pawns. So, you know, when you're up by pawns in material, the thing to know is that, you know, your opponent has more space to move his rooks because he has more half-open files than you do. I only have the one half-open file. He has 2, and oh, I'm sorry, I have this open file, but so does he. And then he has 2 half-open files where he's lost these 2 pawns. So his rooks can maneuver a little bit more than mine. So that's just something to be aware of. You know, that his rooks can be more active a little bit. But you know, if you can trade down material, your pawns matter. You know, the ability to win the endgame, the pawns really matter a lot more. Okay, so now I want to play b5 here, just to get more open files. You know, because if I can trade more pawns, I can have more space for my rooks. So here it's attacked twice, and I'm defending it twice, so it looks good. Yeah, for me, a big goal in the middle game is just to get more space for your pieces. So this looks a little bit weakening, but I want this diagonal for my bishop, and also I want his knight to move so that when my rook comes here, there's a little bit more leeway options for him. So I may end up losing this pawn later, but I'm fine. This pawn is backward, and you know, if I lose this pawn, I'm okay. I'm still okay. So let's go here. Now I want to move my bishop here. Or maybe here. Yeah, I definitely want to move my bishop because I want this square to retreat from my knight once he pushes here. Or maybe I should just stop that with h6. I don't know, let's be more active. My bishop looks like it can come to life here. And really my knight is not so good here. So if he pushes here, moving my knight here with the opportunity to come here is better for me. So now I can move my rook in. That's always fun. I expected him to put his knight here to stop my rook this way. So I'll pick up this pawn now. That's check. Bishop b checks. Alright. I'll bring my other rook into the game. Yeah, I think this guy, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, this is his first game here, so he could be rated anything. I feel like he's overrated at 1500 right now, just based on his play so far. I think I'll put some pressure on this pawn here. Suddenly my bishop's not doing very much on this square. So this really ties his knight down and allows me to push my pawn forward later. And I think maybe it's time to reroute my knight even before he moves here. So I'm gonna go back here like I planned. Excuse me. Okay. He's playing against the knight, but now I have this square, so I'll come back here and come in this way. This knight is pinned. Oh. That doesn't look good. Well, let's think about this. He's attacking my rook, so I should do something about that. Let's just take him off. I can bring my other rook to the 7th rank now, threatening his knight. So yeah, all of you chess players out there, check out this site. It'd be great to have more and more players here. I really like the way this site is going so far. There's currently 1,000 players online, which is way more than the site that I was using before, FICS. So, yeah, I'm really pleased with this. Okay, so this knight is not pinned anymore, but I still would like to trade down. So let me move my knight here. Yeah, that looks good. The more trades happen, the more my pawns matter. See, pawns don't matter until the endgame, pretty much. Okay. Well, I see a check here. I don't know. I guess it does something for me. Where does his knight go? His knight only has this square right now. I don't really want to push him to that. Yeah, I guess I do want to push him to that square, because then he really has almost nothing. But let's go here first. Check. This looks good too. Now this move, yeah, if he moves his king here, which really he has to, this move picks up the knight. I don't see that I have much more than picking up the knight. I mean, his king is certainly isn't safe over here, but I don't think I have enough material really to mate at the moment, so I'm going to pick up the knight. I think rook takes was better than pawn takes, just because it keeps my pawns easier to defend. Alright, so he's threatening this pawn. Can't really do anything about that. I guess that doesn't really matter, honestly. Like, I don't care that he's threatening that pawn with his king. Let me threaten this pawn. This pawn matters. Okay, I'm going to take this pawn. I'm going to put my rook back here behind this one and advance it, and then support it with this one if necessary. He wants to take back. Well, no, not... No, sorry. Huh. Okay, he's resigned. Yeah, I don't allow takebacks unless it's like something obvious, like a mouse slip. Here it looks like he wanted my pawn, and I don't know, didn't see the seriousness of me taking this pawn. I mean, when it's a mouse slip, you know, it's not like he could have accidentally moved his king here, right? I mean, if he intended to defend this pawn, he would have moved another piece. So, and then there was no way to defend that pawn. So, I don't know what he would have done else. So yeah, that's I don't know. There's not much really to say about this game. There's Light Chess does have this nice analysis idea. So you can click on any move, see the position, and analysis is really great. I think there's even a way to computer analysis. If I scroll down here, you can see the computer analysis this way. I'm not sure if this is like they'll analyze it and then email you the analysis, or if they will. I've never even pressed this button before. Let me try it. Computer analysis in progress. Huh. So there must be an engine on the server. And I don't know if it's analyzing the whole game, or just this position, or what. Interesting. So, yeah, this was a Sicilian. I wonder where this link goes. Chessgames.com opening. So if I click here, it brings up this page. Huh. So this is a it's this sort of like what's called the open Sicilian. So yeah, this like I said, I really like this site. I'm gonna start playing more here. I think this will take over from FICS as my main source to play chess and record videos. So I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think. Oh wow, okay, so here's the analysis. Wow, how interesting. I mean, this is almost like Fritz or Chessmaster analysis. So a6 in accuracy. The best move was e5. How interesting. So e5, it must have some sort of like opening book here. And that's good to know. I mean, I stopped playing e6 because of knight here. And really, e5 knight here has the same problem. I'm not sure why e5 is preferred here. I don't know. I just don't play e5 as black. e5 is not in my repertoire. And it's just not my style or whatever. So here he gives a line. e5, knight takes, b takes. So let's see where this leads. So it doesn't really give an analysis here, but I guess it thinks that black is better here than he was after this position. I don't know. Okay, let's keep going. So here, e5 was a mistake. That's a nice little computer analysis. I like this. What a cool site. Like, this really was designed by a very competent web programmer who was also a very nice, very good chess master or whatever. So this is saying it's an inaccuracy by a quarter of a pawn. So apparently I was better here, and the move was bishop b6. So the reason I don't play a move like bishop b6 is I want the possibility of a battery with my queen on on this diagonal with the bishop. And I guess the computer is saying that on bishop b6 I don't lose the two bishops. But again, I was fine with losing the two bishops. But I guess he has a point. I mean, the two bishops are worth something. So queen c7, I guess the computer would expect him to take, which is funny because he didn't. So the best move was knight takes c5. Yeah. So the computer is expecting this line, which I expected also, frankly. Yeah, I mean, this is not really how I would have played it, but anyway. So what else? Knight takes d3. What else was a mistake here? King a2. The best move was queen f3. Yeah, that makes sense. White wants to trade queens here in order to to make the king safety less of an issue. So what else? So the next comment was here. It thinks that white's move back here was a mistake. Obviously, yeah, that's what I said. I expected him to play here, stopping my rook to coming in. So what else? What other mistakes were there in this game? Oh, this is so nice. King d1 was a mistake. So it looks like, oh, it looks like I made a mistake here. So king f2, bishop b5 was a mistake. The best move was e5. So e5, and the line goes g5, knight d7, d4, bishop b5. Wow. Okay. I don't see how that ends up any better than where I was. Okay, I guess it's rook fd1 is yeah, wow. -7? Huh. d4 was a mistake. Knight f6 was a mistake. Okay, so what should I have done here? I mean, obviously this square looks really tempting. The best move was rook takes c1. So I had better. What's going on here? Rook takes c1. Really? Oh, you pick up 2 pieces for the rook. Not bad. Yeah, so now I have the bishop and the knight against his rook, which I guess it's playable. Obviously, I mean, I think this is harder to win than the way I played it. In Blitz, like in a normal game, fine. Yeah, I can question everything. It's easy. It's easy enough to play. But okay, so let's see what else happens here. Bishop d3, knight d3 was a mistake. So it was a mistake, but I didn't see it, so obviously I didn't take advantage of it. It's saying that knight e4 check immediately was better. So I remember playing knight e4 check later, so what's wrong with trading first? I don't know. It's like the queen, the analysis is sort of like a little bit shallow in my opinion. Like it says mistake and it gives the best move, but it doesn't really explain anything, which I guess is hard for a computer. So knight f4 was a mistake by him. Knight c3, and then knight f4 was a blunder. And then, yeah, it gives the analysis as -6 pawns here. So it gives me this nice graph down here, in addition to the analysis in the move window. So it shows that, white had an advantage for the first, 5 moves, and then it became all in my favor after that. So, what an interesting website. I really like this this play. I'm going to be playing here a lot more on and off video. So, if you're one of my subscribers and you want to play, let me know. This could be a lot of fun. And I think this website is much more accessible than something like FICS, where you have to download a client, you have to learn the interface. This is much easier. Like the way to play here, you just click on the play tab. You don't have to use the graph, you can just use the list here. There's some nice filter options, so you can uncheck, if you don't want to play fast games. And you just pick someone with a rating and their time control, or you can create your own request here so that you have a line here. Creating an account is free. This website is completely free. I was shocked to learn this. I suppose someday they'll charge money, just like most every other chess site, once they get some grandmasters on. But for now, it's free. I really highly recommend this. Well, anyway, enough babbling about this website. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.